Hi, Dirk Fraser here from Coldstream Rod Shop. Going to go over what we've been doing for the past 5 days on the 32 Ford pickup frame. I've taken all the fenders, the running boards and everything off and exposed the frame so that I could work on the brake system. Now over here, just going to go over the different components. The master cylinder is located in the frame. So one of the things with the master cylinder being located down here in the frame is that you have to put residual valves into your brake lines. Here's one over here for the rear brakes. So the rear brakes are drum brakes that requires a 10-pound residual valve. Over in the front here, right down here is a little blue one. There's a 2-pound residual valve going to the front brakes. Right here is the brake light switch. If you follow the line here to the back brakes, it's going on up. I've got a proportioning valve here. Proportioning valve going to a flexible brake line down onto their rear end, and then lines going up to each individual brake drum. One thing I can tell you is don't cheap out. Don't buy cheap components. I did that on my first build. I regretted it because it broke. I bought brand name stuff. So don't cheap out. Don't save the 10 bucks on the Chinese made proportioning valve or Chinese made residual valves. You'll regret it because you'll have to take them out later. The brake lines go from the front off to left and right side through flex lines. It took a few days to bend the lines and get them where I wanted. The other thing, invest in a really good flaring tool. You come on over to the bench here, I'll show you what you can be using. Now, I had the old hardware store double flaring tool kit with a little nut that you could make the double flaring tool with. But I went out and I bought this Eastwood kit here where I can make double flares in a matter of a couple minutes. I'll just demonstrate how simple it is. Once you cut the line off with a cutoff tool, the key to success is basically making sure the end of that doesn't look like that. I'm not sure if you can see it in the camera. You can see there's like a little ridge there and it's not quite square. So once you cut it off, then take a file and just rotate it and square it up. Take all the burrs off so that thing is nice and smooth. If you're not sure, you can take just like a little 1/8 drill bit there and just clean it out and make sure that there's no burrs on the end so it's just nice and flat. Now the nice thing about this Eastwood kit, you set it up for a 3/16" steel line, insert it in there like that, just snug it down a little bit, and there's an end here, a flat end, it's called op 0. Just pull it in. It squares the line up, squares with the jig. Tighten it down. Op number 1. Op number 2. Done. Perfect little double flare. So I think this cost me about $250, worth every penny of it. Again, don't cheap out. You buy the cheap tools, it'll cost you time. So that's what we've done the past few days. Next job, I'm actually going to start stripping the frame, taking everything off of it and sandblasting the frame and getting ready for paint. Might be a while before I do another video because it's going to take a few days to do all of that. Anyways, that's it. Hope you enjoyed the little demonstration and the pitch, I guess, for Willwood and Eastwood. But good stuff. Just buy brand name stuff and you won't regret it. Anyways, Derek Fraser, Coldstream Rod Shop. Please subscribe. Welcome any comments and have a good one. See you next time. Take care.